Yo, what's going on, crew? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Serrano. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Pixel 7. Make sure you guys stay locked in. If you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through. But if you're already a part of the crew, Alright guys, so today we do have the March 2023 Pixel update log, and we're going to go ahead and update this device because the update is now available on a whole litany of devices that Google has put out in the last few years, including all the way from the Google Pixel 4a all the way up to the Pixel 7 Pro. And so what's new is basically going to be included in this patch that I want to talk about in a little bit more detail. And I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm just going to jump right into it. So let's start off with going to these settings inside of this device. Let's go into system, let's go into software updates, and let's resume the update and let's get this thing rolling out. So I want to talk about the whole list of features that Pixel is going to be releasing, all of the Pixels, and starting with the apps. So one of the fixes with the live translate feature to prompt for translation too frequently in certain apps has been fixed. The fix for occasionally keeping the display on while certain apps activities are active. Issue of occasionally preventing screenshots from being captured, and is the occasional preventing wallpaper and style settings to open. And so all of those features have been fixed inside of the apps. The main feature that they actually fixed is the occasional causing of app specific battery restriction settings to be reset after a software update, preventing battery share from charging in certain devices and accessories. General improvements to the device for charging the battery and the overall optimization in certain conditions. General improvements for the wireless charging stability and improvement in certain conditions has been fixed with the battery and charging. And so those are the charging features that they've actually fixed. For biometrics, they actually just improved the overall improvements for the fingerprint recognition and the response in general certain conditions. I haven't had any issues with the face unlock or the fingerprint. It's been working really good. So the fingerprint is really fast, and so is the facial unlock. If I just look at the phone, it unlocks every single time. If you go into your Bluetooth, they're going to basically say that occasional preventing of Android Auto to connect wirelessly with certain vehicle head units, improvements for stability with certain Bluetooth LE headsets and accessories has been fixed now. So the stability of the camera and performance and conditions, certain conditions, and improvement in color accuracy, exposure levels while using the front camera in certain conditions, the display, and for the graphics. So the main improvements for the camera I've already talked about, but the main improvements for the graphics and the display are basically going to be as follows. The fix, which it was an issue which occasionally caused the display flicker or artifacts in certain apps. Another fix was the fix for occasional causing of instability or playback errors while certain media apps or content were used. And the last but not least feature that they did fix was the occasional causing video preview to flicker in certain apps. And then they've also fixed the additional haptics tune-in intensity in response in certain conditions, general improvements for adaptive brightness in certain conditions for the sensors. And so for the sensors, it's going to give you improved haptics and overall adaptive brightness response in certain conditions. And so they fixed the issue preventing device bootloader from being unlocked in certain conditions, preventing the device from booting into Android in certain conditions. So that's for the system, and the general improvements to the stability and performance as well with the kernel updates. As so you know what I mean, they added some kernel patches to give it some system updates and stuff like that. General improvements for network stability and performance in certain conditions, general improvements for touch response in certain conditions as well. And so there's going to be a whole long list of improvements when it comes to the interface that I'm going to jump into right now. The issue causing certain on-device search results to launch apps and work profile, the fix for issue causing certain text entries and battery usage settings to overlap while scrolling basically, and then the issue that was fixed for causing lag or delay when switching between apps on third-party launchers while they were in use. The fix for, occasionally causing input text overlap inside a search bar has been fixed as well. They also did fix the the occasional inner launch icons to appear clipped after closing a folder. So that's been fixed as well. And then so they actually fixed a bunch of other features to issue for immediate notifications to appear cut off or trimmed.
Help.
Oh damn, my team is getting.
Watch out. Marked a location. Watch out.
Target down.
Alright, so the other issues that were fixed were the issue causing notification drawer to appear empty or blank, the issue causing quick settings tiles to be activated while menu was pulled down. And so they pretty much fixed everything from that. So the notifications to appear cut off has been fixed. The input overlap from the search bar has been improved. Let me see if I can purchase a better gun. Fixed the issue causing silent mode icon to appear hidden or missing. The issue to fix the icon size scale to scale correctly when changing display size. The issue preventing screenshot sharing or editing to work when tapping on the overlay button. Issue for preventing haptic feedback when interacting with notification drawer in certain situations. The general improvements for performance in the UI, transitions and animations, improvements. The improvements for home screen icon behavior when switching between different grid sizes, and improvements for status bar layout and response in certain device orientations. So just a ton of features that you obviously hear about right now. And the last thing that they did improve was the general improvements to the Wi-Fi network and connection and stability, as well as the performance in certain conditions and the stability for connection stability. The improvements for connection stability with Wi-Fi 6E capable routers or networks. And the last thing I want to talk about is the Pixel Buds when it comes to updates. When using the Pixel devices, there is a software update that the Buds they did actually launch out with, and click firmware updates, and firmware is now up to date because it automatically did the update. Alright guys, so I've been using the Pixel Buds now for about the last hour or two, maybe 3 hours, and you can see that the drop off happened at 78% when they started, the left and the right earbud started to drain differently. So it was draining all the way down until 78% hit. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But the Pixel Buds sound really good with the spatial audio feature. They also have another feature that I want to show you right now, which is going to be, I accidentally unpaired them when I went here for a second. So we're just going to go into the widget app that I have on my home screen and then show you right here that they still have that transparency mode, noise cancellation mode, regular mode, and then you're going to get the option right here to mess around with the forward and back raised double tap, triple tap, a customize and hold button, which is customizable for Google Talk, and you could change three different modes with the customization here as well. And then you're going to be able to get the last feature that I wanted to talk about, which is spatial audio, head tracking, and HD audio opus. So those are all the features on the new Pixel Buds update. These things sound really good. The touch controls are cool because it has this like swipe across to raise the volume. Instead of like a tap, you get like this swipe. And now one of the things I noticed is that these earbuds, you don't have to switch the earbud to go up and down on the volume. You can do a forward tap, a forward swipe, or a back swipe raises and decreases the volume now. So swiping forward increases the volume and swiping back decreases the volume, which is really cool. One touch can pause it. Double tap can switch the songs. Triple tap can go back. So these have all the features that you're looking for when it comes to earbuds. This has that multi mode. So now when I switch to the different device, it automatically recognizes that the multi-point will switch to this video. And now so I could listen to this phone without having to unpair the earbuds. And when I'm done, I can actually just press play on the other device. This one will pause, and so I could just listen to my music on my Google Pixel 7. So these are really, really good earbuds for the price, and I definitely think they're pretty well thought out and extremely good when it comes to the features overall. So now let's just jump into the update that I wanted to show you on the Google Pixel 7 Pro, and we'll wrap up the video. So let's go ahead and reset the device now, let it install the update, and I'll get right back with you. By the way, this is my Spigen Rugged Armor, actually my Spigen case that I'm using right now for the Google Pixel Buds, and it's called the Rugged Armor case. And this video isn't sponsored, but if you did want protection for your Google Pixel Buds Pro, then I definitely recommend this case. And I'll make sure I leave the cheapest link down below so you can pick one up as well, okay? Alright guys, so I did reset the Google Pixel 7 Pro, and I kind of want to show you what the update will eventually give you. I already talked about everything that it's going to do. So you can see right here the Google Pixel is starting, and it's going to basically talk about some of those things that I mentioned earlier in the video, but I just wanted to show you that this thing has been updated, and so you're going to get all the new features with this thing, and you know it's going to be a solid experience. Obviously, here's the Google Buds notification. It looks like that notification stays at the bottom out of the way of everything, which was actually pretty convenient. I'm definitely liking the way that everything looks, and you can see as it's finalizing this update, it's basically still pretty smooth as far as the overall experience, even with the update happening right now as we speak. And so inside of the settings menu, if we go to system and we just go into system update, you're gonna see that we actually are at the March 5th 2023 update. So that's pretty solid overall. So I would definitely recommend that you get this update on your phone as soon as possible. It's going to be a solid update overall when it comes to the features and things to that extent. So I would highly recommend it. But let me know if you were able to get your update on your device today, and leave a comment down below. And if you made it to this part of the video, just type down below "I'm still here" in the comment section, so that way I know you're still rocking with me and kicking it with me. And I'm gonna get right back with you guys. But you should have all your scanning starting to happen right here. It hasn't scanned the system yet for the update completely, but when it's complete, this part will be done. Right here it says it's showing me security update on the March 5th. It's still checking the Play Store and everything like that, so it will do everything in the background while it's setting and stuff like that. So now it's checking the device settings as we speak. Let's go into more settings. App pinning is here, located inside of there. And so everything looks pretty good so far. So I'm looking forward to trying this device out with the new software update, and I'll get right back with you. Okay, later crew, peace.